My faithful loyal YouTube subscribers, today is Tuesday, and it is the 22nd of December. It's Christmas Eve week in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. They say the coronavirus is now mutating, turning into it moves even faster. I think, God damn. Well, it was already a fast runner. Now that should move like lightning speed across Europe. So we got this fast moving pandemic. You know, we laughing about this stuff, but it's really not funny because there are a lot of people who are very, very ill and sick and dying because of this disease. And once again, ineffective leadership in our country leaves us vulnerable for the new mutated version of the disease, where other countries have shut down travelers and stuff. The United States is like, we're open for business. All right, okay. But we do have the vaccine that five people got so far, so literally. And there are other people sitting on the corner, I ain't taking the vaccine. I'm like, well, can I have their share? I'll take two of them, please. And two of them starting, one here, one there. Thank you. I'll take them. I would take that vaccine. I'm not just a lot of people worried about side effects from the coronavirus vaccine. Give it to me, baby. Give me that good, that sweet, that good, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Yeah, that's right. I want that damn shit. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. But if you have a passport and you travel extensively like I try to do, like I wish I was traveling someplace now. There's a story coming out of the Cayman Islands, which I've been to the Cayman Islands on several occasions. It's beautiful. A young 18-year-old girl, young white Caucasian lady, one teenager, she's only 18, from Loganville, Georgia, was just sentenced to 4 months in jail in the Cayman Islands for violating her COVID-19 coronavirus quarantine. I don't know how long she's supposed to have quarantine. I'm not sure specifically they're waiting for. I guess it was a 14-day quarantine restriction. And she was going to visit her boyfriend, who's 24 years of age. They locked his ass up too for 4 months also for aiding and abetting her. Okay, so she gets there to the island, knowing she had a 14-day quarantine. She decides she's going to remove her bracelet, and I'm just going to go to the beach. So to watch her boyfriend competing some type of jet ski thing. Well, she lied to the people and told them first she lured the people who put the bracelets on her wrist and said it was too tight. It was just hurting me. It's just so tight. I don't know what to do. So they came over and loosened her bracelet. And it was just loose enough for her to slip it off her little frail wrist and head out to the beach, where she proceeded to hang out there for 6 or 7 hours with no mask at this event with police watching, and before they determined that she should have been in quarantine. And the island ain't so big. What was she thinking? I mean, come on now, them islands are teeny tiny little things. The Cayman Islands ain't so big. Does she think she's going to be able to pull it off? But here's the deal. And I've learned this traveling outside of the United States. And I know this from listening to stories from other people. I've had friends get arrested in other countries on vacation for all kinds of shit. And it's a nightmare to get these things resolved. So when you're in these other countries, I strongly recommend that you follow their motherfucking laws. You arrogant, ignorant Americans. But I'm in Jamaica, Cayman Islands, the Bahamas, Cancun. I follow their rules. And if you're ignorant about their rules and their laws, you don't know what it is, you sit your ass down and shut the fuck up. Because they will lock your ass up. And you for 4 months in jail. Now, 4 months in jail, I did more than 4 months in jail. That's a walk in the park, honey. Is the food good? That's up right. I'll be laying up there. So, can we go to the beach? Oh, can we at least see it? Oh, shit. Damn, in this jail. I can't even go to that. Let me hear it at least. I just want to listen to the ocean. You know. Wouldn't be there for me. I'd be laid up there sleep. 4 months in the Cayman Islands, I'm sure it's nice, and I bet it's hot in that motherfucker. I'm sure they have no air conditioning in that jailhouse. 4 months. She ain't gonna do the whole 4 in it, damn. They already said they're gonna let her little white ass go, so I'm sure she's in there now just dying in jail. Well, you should have thought about that, honey, before you remove that bracelet off your fucking wrist. I don't have any sympathy for her and anybody who violates these laws in these foreign countries. I've had friends go down and get drunk, get into fights, all kinds of shit. They lock their fucking asses up. You that stupid? I had friends get locked up in Cancun. What are these places they got locked up for fighting, getting drunk? Just, niggas just acting foolish. But it's always arrogant shit. When you're in these countries, you are a visitor. You're just visiting. And they don't mind slapping handcuffs on your ass. I've seen it happen. I've seen other tourists go to jail down there in these places. So when you're down there, there's already allowed them jailhouses too. It ain't like you're going to call up your local bondsman trying to get out of there. Hell no, they want cash money and CASH. And you better have some cash on you. When I do visit these foreign countries, I'll make sure I have cash on me. I remember one time a friend of mine went into, gosh, what was that port? Honduras? He was on a cruise ship. He went to one of these ports and he rented one of them mopeds or motorcycles. And he was riding around the island. He actually hit some people, and they ended up locking him up. He ran over some people with it. He lost control of the bike and hit some people and injured them. And they locked his ass up. Luckily, he was able to get out of there. He had to pay $1,000 cash. Or they're going to hold his ass and he had to quickly get him out of there and back on that damn ship. When you're in these foreign countries, do not rent those mopeds. Leave those mopeds are dangerous. That's the fastest way to get you injured. They tell you on these cruise ships, do not ride the mopeds. Do not ride the mopeds. Do not ride the mopeds. And what did I see? Everybody, all around. I'm like, they just telling people not to get on this moped. They on the mopeds. They rush off the ship to go grab a moped, and they end up crashing. I've been on cruise ships where we've seen people get back late to the port and the ship was pull it off. We waving at them by. That's the most interesting part. You stand up there watching. If you're on the port side of your ship and you sit there and you're watching to see people getting to the ship late and they leave their asses, I've seen it. And we all just like, oh well. Follow the rules. Follow the rules when you're in these countries. So I don't really have any sympathy for this young woman. I really wish that she just had, her and her boyfriend, they planned this. And that's why she got the jail time. She came down to the venture knowing that she was going to have to quarantine for 14 days. She was told this, she knew this, but she still got there and she wanted to see her boyfriend perform in some kind of jet ski competition. So she had already made plans. This was all planned out. And that's why they gave her the jail time. So the country has reported 316 cases of the COVID-19 coronavirus and 2 deaths since the start of the pandemic. They're trying to keep the small islands, small hospitals, they're trying to keep the stuff low. I don't blame them. This ain't the United States with this shit running rampant over here, and y'all niggas running around protesting, marching, and rallying for Donald Trump, and at parties and dancing your asses off at discos and birthday parties and restaurants and nightclubs and everything. They don't give a fuck about the virus. Well, they care about the virus in the Cayman Islands. That's why she got 4 months in jail. So, she had only been in the country 2 days when she began socializing around the island, which is known for its lavish beaches, and the beaches are beautiful in the Cayman Islands. It's beautiful. Alright, so Ram was charged with aiding and abetting Mack during her visit. They both had to spend 14 days in a quarantine facility before beginning their sentences. So I'm trying to figure out if they both had to spend 14 days, but how the hell was he able to get into this damn, maybe, so they had to spend 14 days each, according to this. But how was he out there doing the water sport competition? And how did he even get in if he had to quarantine 14 days? Anyway. But they violated the COVID-19 rules, and their family members say that her family members here in Georgia the family is now seeking an assist from President Donald Trump. Help Donald Trump, my daughter. She's being terrorized in the Cayman Islands by the niggers. Are they niggas in the Cayman Islands? Yeah, I guess so, according to white folks. Look, but they didn't realize, her white ass didn't realize she was the nigga in the Cayman Islands. They locked her ass up, honey. Come on, honey. Chop, put them cuffs on and take on out of here. They didn't give her time to even utter a word in that courtroom, honey. They sent his ass, first they gave him 15 months, then they reduced it to 4 months, and carted the ass straight to jail. Love them in that courtroom that day. Have you ever been in a courtroom and somebody's shocked by their sentence? I've been in courtrooms where they thought they were going to, the lawyer told them, you're going to get 3 days in jail. They end up getting 30 years in jail. Like, what happened? Holy shit. 4 months in jail ain't shit. Sit your ass down and stop violating these folks' rules. When you visit these places, no, I'm dead ass serious. I'm laughing about this, but I'm very serious about this. When you're in foreign countries, when you're going into Asia and Europe and all these different places and you're traveling, you must follow the rules. First off, they don't like you any damn way because you're from America. They like your money, but they don't like your arrogance. So follow the rules. Don't get into it with nobody. Don't argue with nobody. Don't get drunk and get into no fighting, no club. Stay out of the clubs. I always tell people, I don't go to those clubs. We go out of town. I'd be too tired on the beach. Look, when you lay up on the beach drinking vodkas and cranberry and 100-degree heat, trust me, you ain't thinking about no nightclub. You trying to get in that bed and take a shower and just cool off and eat something and go to bed and go to sleep. Shit, go to no fucking nightclub. But it's so hot down there. As y'all remember, this time last year, me and Earl in the hospital. We had just got back from that cruise, and sometimes that makes me wonder what would have happened had Earl got sick over there. Well, I'd probably be in South Beach for real, living in my beachfront condo by now. But what would have happened? We had travelers insurance. I always make sure I'm the type of person, y'all, when I go places, I don't play because you don't know what might happen. I'm very pessimistic. Y'all the ones talking about, Jesus, the blood of Jesus gonna help us on vacation. We don't need no travel insurance. You're a damn liar. I get some travel insurance from 2 different companies. And the reason why I always do that is because we don't know what might happen. And if that virus had hit Earl when he was out of that kind of town on that cruise ship, they'd had to fly his ass about there, rush him to some hospital in some foreign country, and I would have been stuck over there. And we've been there for weeks, months. It would have been a disaster. And you might not live through it. So that's why I make sure I follow the rules, have all insurance. When you get on these ports, be careful. If you're doing stuff like jet skiing and water sports, be careful. Don't be I'm on jet. You think I was a 90-year-old man out there on jet skis out there? I've jet skied and did all kinds of stuff. But I don't be out there acting foolish. Most of the time, I just, we went zip lining and did some other stuff. We always have insurance because I've heard of people getting hurt with zip lining. I've heard of some very serious incidents happening in the Bahamas and Jamaica and Cancun. People getting seriously injured, and we ended up in the hospital and no traveler's insurance, no insurance to help them get back to the United States. So be careful. I know a lot of you all are traveling, running from the coronavirus right about now. Every time I look through my timeline, everybody in Mexico, Cancun, all kinds of places just traveling. Good old time. The kind of coronavirus sitting right there next to their fucking ass. But I ain't dating. I sure wish I can take a vacation right about now. Lord knows I could use a beach. I thought I was just driving down to Miami for Christmas and coming back there Christmas. Meet Christmas Eve, Miami, spend Christmas Day in Miami, and come on back. There's something to do. It ain't that far of a drive because I ain't doing shit here than staying at this dead ass Christmas tree. I did put some tinsel on the Christmas tree. I didn't put all of it on there though. I was like, every day I go over and put something on the damn tree. Reach into my bag and do these, put something on the tree. But I'm still trying to get this place together. You get all excited about an apartment and get everything together and stuff, and then you just get, I'm over it now. I'm like, shit, where did interior decorator at? I need a old gay and flamboyant interior decorator. Just come on in here. I give him the key. I'm going to the gym. I can just fix it damn self. It used to be so much fun doing this stuff, using paint colors and painting and rugs and all this shit. I don't want to do none of this shit. It was like, okay, where is, can somebody come do this? Because I purchased a dining room table and I'm having second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth thoughts about this table. So I go back to the store and I said, I want to choose another table. They said, you can get it in March. I said, March. So I waited too late for that. But the table I ordered, I'm not feeling it right about now. So I need to go back out and hunt for another dining room table. And I thought about, Earl got a dining room table. I got a dining room table for what? Because we ended up back in the same household again, fighting at that dining room table. We had 2 dining room tables. I guess I can sit at my table. We go sit at his table. It's going to be a big ass house. So I may cancel that table and just call it quits and just figure something else out. I'll go and retrieve my old dining room table from my sister Lisa because she ain't using it any damn way. She can say, you can go get this table. And I may just do so. I ordered a real contemporary style table, mid-century style table. In fact, I'll post some pictures of it. I got it from Harry's. But I'm just not feeling it. I don't know why. The tables that I'm really interested in are too big for this space. So I measured it last night, so this shit ain't gonna work. But I definitely know I am going to cancel that table and find something else. So I'm gonna have to go out there and get back on the hunt for a dining room table. Y'all can donate to the Walter Lee Hampton Dining Room Table Fund. Help this young man. Your donation will go to a good cause, helping me to put a $5,000 to $10,000 dining room table into this rental apartment that I have here. What? That nigga crazy. You better run your ass the room to go. Yeah, that's what the tables are costing. For some decent furniture. You know, I want to get the nice table and the chairs and the buffet and some pictures and arts and the little buffet lamps, you know, all that nice shit. So I can sit over here and just stare because I ain't like I'm going to be eating at the table any damn way. It's scrambled eggs at the most. I made a sandwich or something, you know. Maybe work on my laptop or something, like expensive ass shit. But anyway, every table I look at, I don't like these cheap tables. I'm like, oh, this cheap mess. So all the tables I'm looking at, some cost somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000. I'm like, dude, I really want to spend this on a table to drag into this apartment that I'm renting it in. I got to get out of here. I got to drag this shit back out, Richard, and get scratches and dollars. I'd be pissed. If anyone has a suggestion for a nice dining room table that you'd like to donate or give me something new in the box, not something y'all been dancing on and God forbid making only fans videos on the dining room table, I don't want that table. I don't want that one. Not the one y'all been making them videos on. Not the ones I've seen. I've seen a couple of dining room tables I don't want to sit at or be involved in on the internet. I've seen this table. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go out. I bought the table from Haverty's. I'm gonna go up there and cancel it. And they have a round table that I do like. Again, it's just the space and round tables. I don't know. It's a big dining room, but I was really had my heart set on a couple other tables they had in there. But I might not do nothing because, like I said, I already had some nice dining room tables, and it's gonna reach a point where we have an abundance of furniture that just ain't gonna make no sense if we do decide to ever end up back in the same household after we get one of these houses at cheap discount. Let the coronavirus run wild. Well, the good thing about the coronavirus running wild here in the United States is that at some point, as it continues to wreak havoc on the American economy, restaurants are closing, people are losing jobs, the housing market will at some point begin to deteriorate, and fast. Because we're almost a year into this. So I'm betting that the housing market will continue, will be going lower, and it will crash. I don't see the housing market able to withstand the forces that are surrounding us. All these people who are unemployed, people who haven't made their mortgage payments, people who are in forbearance, coming out of forbearance in the next few months, and those back payments. I think we're going to see a major ding, or a major hit on the housing market as people begin to lose these homes. I'm not hoping people lose their homes, but it's inevitable when you have millions of people unemployed and no government assistance to help you with shit. $600, what they gonna do? So I can imagine that there are a lot of people who have homes that they probably should have sold when the pandemic got started, because people were buying cakes like hotcakes here in Atlanta, buying houses like hotcakes. Why? I don't know. In the middle of a pandemic, people buy houses. I'm thinking, people don't get it to you. Then the housing market is so outrageously priced right now. Yeah, the coronavirus is going to have to bite on it too. I'm just sitting over there waiting. Coronavirus, did you bite on the housing market, Jack? Can you go bite on the real estate agents? The high ass prices and bite, you get their ass good. So these are high ass shit. Who can afford this mess? There's a house that I brought back in 1996. I paid $300,000 for the house in 044 in 1998. They're asking close to $2 million for that house now in 2020. I couldn't believe my eyeballs. I built that house. I'm like, wow. So that goes to show you the home markets, the pricing of these houses is outrageous. But people keep buying this stuff, even though they've been told to kind of stay on the sidelines. People buying. The hell with the coronavirus. And so eventually, the housing market and the stock market, and we're going to see some major price corrections in this shit. It's just a matter of time. So I'm just going to sit back there on the sidelines and wait it out, because I already know how this is going to end. It ain't going to end well. We just have to see what happens. Well, it is 10:18. I'm about this coffee that's gotten cold. I'm going to give me some more reheated coffee. But back for a quick second about that young lady. Y'all, when you all go out of the country, you must follow their rules. They don't mind putting you in handcuffs and locking you up. I know people who've gotten more than just 4 months behind bars in foreign countries. I had a friend who went down to this. I don't know all the details of the story, but they were in Cancun. That much I do know. And they got into some type of physical confrontation in the room, a group of guys. In the room or a club, some type of physical confrontation took place because somebody was injured who lived in Mexico. And they put them guys behind bars. They were in there for, I want to say, many months. You know, they were locked up in Mexico. I don't think, I never really got all the details of it, because I personally didn't know these individuals that well, but I know they were in some type of travel group or something of some sort. They were in Cancun or somewhere down in Mexico, and they ended up in jail because of a physical confrontation with someone. So, as to why anybody would go out of the country and get into a physical fight with somebody, it is beyond me. Sit your ass down, you on vacation. But you know, down in Mexico, they have all those resorts where you get all this free liquor and all this stuff, and it's all inclusive. You ain't got to pay for it. Everybody just get drunk and shit. It's drunk as a fucking skunk. I personally, when I'm drinking a watered down drink, I don't feel shit. I was always just attributed to the heat. I'm like, I'm drinking vodka and cranberry. I probably need 10 of these, but I never get drunk because I was just perspiring so quickly that drinking water and stuff, trying to, it's so hot down there. That's just my personal experience. But some people get drunk. I couldn't figure out how. And I'm not the type of person that drinks. I get drunk any damn way. But be careful when visiting out. This young lady, she should not have done. I don't know what the hell she was thinking. She better be glad she wasn't in China full of that shit. Up there, China would have took her out back and shot her ass. So she better be grateful she wasn't over there pulling those type of stunt. They were not playing in China. When they quarantine people in these hotels, they watched your ass, put a camera outside the door to make sure that you didn't leave. So anyway, I am now going to go get some coffee. It is a beautiful Tuesday, December 22nd. The year is 2020. I'm still in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic. It is Christmas week. I just see my Christmas tree in the background. And I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day. I'm going to go get me some coffee. I'm out. Bye.